Happy Tuesday and welcome to part 2 and card number 2, which is harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. When you sit in stillness, satisfied that your soul is on the right path and that everything is right in your world, even for a moment, it is a true gift, one you have created for yourself. Feeling balanced and harmonious on this earth plane is very difficult, and when it happens, your spirit soars. Yet it takes work on your part. But that's what you signed up for when you agreed to incarnate here. Creating order in this tumultuous physical dimension is like walking a tightrope. Your constant awareness is on keeping your balance while dealing with the obstacles in your path. The good news is that the more you practice, the easier it becomes. If something within your being is out of balance, it will come to the surface of your awareness to give you the opportunity to be explored further and understood more deeply. Realise that some things that might upset your equilibrium originate from outside you and are beyond your control. But you do have control over the inner self. Always remember to approach life with an attitude of love, compassion, and empathy. When you are at peace with yourself, it is easier to be at peace with everything else. Right. Okay. It's quite a long one. I'm trying to see where it is that I had something to say. It just came to me, and I should really just say it when it comes to me, but it interrupts the message. So from the book, and I don't like to do that. I like you to receive that first. So give me a moment. Yeah, so when it comes to the surface of your awareness, it's like something that triggers you and it makes you a little bit angry instead of being your happy-go-lucky self that you usually are. Then you've got to ask yourself, what is it about that situation that makes you angry? Is it something that's from an old wound that came, which was beyond your control? Because if it's a wound that needs healing, it is, even though it's not your doing, it's your responsibility to heal it for yourself so that you don't react. Instead of reacting, you're then responding because you've healed that wound, and you'll no longer be triggered with anger and the emotion of anger when you think, well, I'm angry, that makes me so angry. And then you go away and you think, oh, why did I react like that? Why did I do that? But you are asking yourself, you can sit and ask yourself, and the answer will come to you why you reacted that way. Because something happened in the past and it brought back that anger thought. Maybe you didn't react at the time. Maybe you didn't respond to whatever made you angry in the past. It's caused a wound inside you and it stopped you from being who you are for the rest of going forward in your life. So repair that wound and forgive yourself and others. Don't have to forget what happened or allow the person in. You just need to find the harmony within yourself and say, well, maybe they were doing their best at the time, but their best hurt me in the process. But you've got to remember that if you try and do your best all the time, and if you're not 100% healthy, then your best is not going to be your super best when you're super healthy. It's going to be a little bit less than your best. And sometimes you could also affect somebody else. So we've got the cause and effect and harmony, finding the cause and effect of what is stopping your harmony from coming into balance. If you find that cause, the effect, how it affects you, you've got to learn to try and say, well, I don't want that anymore. I'm going to now respond rather than react, and I'm going to find harmony in this situation. What's the lesson that it's taught me that I don't have to react that way? Maybe you weren't allowed to express your anger as a child, so now it's coming out in adulthood. But if you look at it and you're allowed to have your emotions as much as anybody. Try and find peace and harmony within that situation. You'll find balance within your life. Namaste. Beautiful flower.